Hey guys, it's Dee from Dee's Divine Guidance here for the sign of Pisces for May of 2019. I apologize for the delay. I was moving my house, so I am almost settled in, so here I am. If you don't know who I am, my name is Danielle, but people call me Dee, and I'm a spiritual empowerment coach and healer. I'm a Reiki master. Ooh, nice card. And I help women empower their lives through divine guidance, just as what you're seeing here. I do give away 12 free tarot card readings every single month. So if you would like a reading, all you have to do is comment with yes in the comments. Just put a yes in the comments and subscribe to the channel. And if you like the video, just give it a thumbs up. I actually will be picking the April winners soon since I've been delayed. All right. Wow, your cards are just flying out. Flying. All right, let's see what May has in store for the sign of Pisces. Oh, the other thing, I was like, I'm missing something. The other thing I want to let you know is that I have a movement that I've started, which is called Empower Women 1000. I'm looking for 1,000 women over the next 12 months to help empower their lives through divine guidance, connecting to their higher selves. So if you are interested, I'm starting with the first 100 in the month of May. So I'm offering the Divine Empress Club, which is where I go live 3 times a week. With divine guidance, and you get personal divine guidance. You get your own tarot messages, and you also get guidance sessions that I can help you through whatever you're going through, and Reiki. So if you're interested, it is $1 for the first month. So if you would like to connect with me on a deeper level and get some divine guidance that you need in your life, you can find the link below in the description box or in the comments. Let's see where we can get you in a month. You can cancel anytime. There's no obligations. All right, so that High Priestess card came out for the overall energy of the reading, and that is about connecting to your higher self, connecting to your intuition. Let me just pull the rest of these 2 cards and we'll get started. Actually, there we go. Awesome. Okay. All right, so the first part of May is you've got the Hermit card, you've got the Page of Pentacles, you've got the 9 of Swords, and you've got the 10 of Swords. The message I'm getting here is that your intuition is telling you something, and you know it. You know it. You don't want to do it. You know it is, though, but you don't want to do it. That Hermit card is all about going inside, figuring out why you're blocking your intuition, why you're not listening to it, why you are resisting it. And when we live in resistance against our intuition, you are out of alignment and everything is going to seem harder. And I'm getting here that it's like you've got to give yourself the chance to be able to sleep and to get away from like this. I mean, look at the 10 of Swords. This is about an ending, but this is like there's no coming back. So for some of you, and remember this is general reading, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check out your moon and rising signs to see if it resonates as well. But there's no coming back from this. It's like they're showing me like a shattered glass, like shattered, not just broken, but shattered. You can try to put it back together, but there's always going to be holes. And that's kind of what they're saying here to me, is that there's definitely something going on in your life here that isn't in alignment to you, and you know that, but you're scared. You're scared to let it go. You're scared to let it die. You're scared to have it gone. And that Hermit card is all about figuring out why. What's the fears behind it? What is it triggering? I posted that in Facebook this morning on my morning thoughts about, emotional triggers. What is that triggering? What is the thought of letting this go, which you already know is not in alignment with you? What is it triggering on the inside? All right, because once you do let that go, I mean, you've got the Queen of Wands towards the middle of the month, the Strength, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Pentacles. This is beautiful stuff, right? That Queen of Wands energy. This is, once you let go whatever's weighing you down, you're going to feel empowered. You're going to feel like you can do whatever. You can have the life that you want. And it's going to create some strength inside of you, strength that you didn't even know you had because you've been weighed down by whatever was weighing you down. Your intuition, the divine is calling for you. It's calling for you to make changes this month. This is the month for you to make the change. This is the month for you to get support to make the change as well if you need it. So that's strength. There's going to be, I just said this to somebody in the membership group, where it's like you don't realize how much somebody or a situation can be weighing you down until you let it go. And all the fear that you had within that situation of letting it go was actually nothing to be scared of, because your energy is so energized and so vibrant that you can handle whatever's thrown your way. And all the fear that you had of you wouldn't be able to do it by yourself, you wouldn't be able to handle it, was actually not even true, because it was just you couldn't handle it in that energy that you were in. Yeah, absolutely. But when you let go of what's weighing you down and your energy gets a chance to refresh, it's not like that at all. So because you're in better energy, so you can handle more, is kind of what they're saying. So you got the 5 of Pentacles and then the 6 of Pentacles here. So you move from going and feeling left out in the cold. I'm getting a lot of narcissism here as well. So like for some of you, and again, remember it's general, but like for some of you, you're dealing with narcissistic, manipulative people. It could be in work, it could be in a relationship, but that's what you're dealing with. And instead of feeling bad about yourself with the 5 of Pentacles, you start to realize how great you actually are and the path that you can choose. It doesn't have to be where you're at. It's the choice of the path that you want your life to go. This is always walking your own path, doing your own thing. That's what this card means to me. And so you move from the 5 of Pentacles up to the 6 of Pentacles. There's nothing to worry about here. Once you let go, what's making you feel like this, making you feel left out in the cold, making you feel like you're crazy, making you feel like, you're not worth it, that you have nothing to give or nothing to offer somebody or some place or work or whatever, you start to see how beautiful and worthy you actually are. But when you have somebody or something that's constantly making you feel like you're not, well, you're going to start to believe that. But you got to let that go. That's what that 10 of Swords is about. Coming towards the end of the month, you have the Knight of Swords, you have the Sun card, you have the Queen of Pentacles, and you have the 7 of Pentacles. It might be a little rocky in the beginning, okay, with the Knight of Swords. It might be abrupt is the word that they're giving me right now. So for some of you, like, you might not even have control because this is being divinely guided. So all of a sudden in May, if something abruptly changes or ends, like, it should have ended and you know that, right? This is kind of like what my marriage was. Like, my marriage should have ended a long time before it actually did, but then the divine took it into its own hands and I had no choice. So it could abruptly end for some of you. For those of you that choose to make this choice, it might be a little rocky in the beginning, right? Everything's not going to be easy. You let it go, like, oh, sunshine and rainbows. Like, it's not going to be easy like that. It's going to be a little rough. It's going to be taking that time to go inside and really heal, because that's what the next card you have here is the Sun. The Sun is all about healing. It's all about bringing the light back to your life. And when you do that, this is the energy you create, the Queen of Pentacles. But it's a long term. It's something long term, right? It's not going to happen overnight, and you've got to be prepared for that. Nothing happens overnight, and we always are growing, and we always are learning. So this is a learning process. I'm getting awakening for some of you as well through all of this. Is you might be on a spiritual awakening and realizing that the things that you used to know and love and support and believe in are no longer what you think they are. So that's what they're giving me right now. But you got to realize that through the healing that you can do, you will be the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles energy is she just sits there and things come to her. She manifests like crazy. She thinks of it and it comes to her like that day. So, but it's a process. It's a long-term process. Not as long as you think it needs to be, as long as you're open to receiving the healing and doing the work and putting the effort in, which is what the Hermit is about as well. And the Strength card here. But Divine is calling you. All right, so we're going to go into the energy healing. So I always go with an intention into this energy healing. And I think the intention that I'm going to go in with is to be letting, how do I say this? Releasing any fear or blocks around letting this go, to really kind of already let it go in your mind so that you can let it go in real life. So if you haven't done energy healing with me before, all you're going to do is just listen to some music. I will be pulling cards throughout the healing, so make sure you stay tuned to see what those are and what the messages are. But you're just going to close your eyes, listen to some music. I'm going to connect the divine energy with your energy and releasing any blocks or fears that are holding you back from listening to your intuition and connecting with your higher self. All right, which has to do with letting go of something here that is no longer serving you and it hasn't been for a while and you're fully aware of it. All right, so go ahead and find a comfortable space. You could sit, you could lay down. You can close your eyes while you listen to the music, or you can leave them open and watch my hands. People have different opinions on that, so figure out what works best for you. You can leave me comments below, let me know. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. And let it out. And take another deep breath in. And let it out. Whatever thoughts come through, let them come in and let them go out. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and let it out. And take another deep breath in. Give your body a nice big stretch. And let it out. That's actually one of my favorite songs here. Okay, so the cards that were pulled throughout the session was the Moon card first, the Four of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. This is all about facing your fears. It's all about facing the unknown, facing your shadows, facing all of that stuff that has kept you stuck of where you are, kept you in this situation because of what you've been. It's not this situation. It's always not what you're in right now. It's where you were, what you've been through in the past. And that's what we go through in the club or any kind of coaching that you do with me, is figuring out where it's coming from and fixing it back then. Giving yourself the chance to breathe, to sleep, to rest. I feel like you haven't done that. And with the Eight of Cups here, she's walking towards something, and you can see the way that this was laid out is that she's walking towards her. She's walking towards her intuition. She's walking towards her higher self. You know what's below. You know what's below what's on the surface right now. You know what's there. You're scared to release it. You're scared to let it up because you're not sure if it's good enough. That's the message that I'm getting here. Well, I'm here to tell you it is good enough. It is good enough, and it's even better than what you can even think. So let it up. Release what is holding you back. Release it. Let it go. Figure out some other way, but let it go, okay? And give yourself that chance to connect to your higher self. All right, if you want a chance to win the free reading, I hope this resonates with you. Give me a thumbs up if it does. Let me know in the comments below. If you want to win the free reading, just make sure you're typing yes in the comments and subscribing to the channel. And if you want to join me in the Divine Empress Club to let me help you get through this situation, whatever this is for you, help you to connect to your higher self, giving you that divine guidance on a weekly basis. Again, it's only $1 for the first month. Cancel anytime. But let's see what we can do in the first month. Let's see if it's a club for you. All right, come join so many women. I'm already up to about 30 something women that have joined to get to the 100. So once I reach 100, we are done. So make sure you get in now at the $1 for the first month. All right, much love to you. I hope you enjoyed this. Please like, share, comment, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.